Hello, my name is Aretha Brooks, and welcome to my channel here at Essentials to a Journey. And in today's topic of discussion, we will be discussing mastering mindset, 5 quick shifts for daily confidence and clarity. But before we get into today's topic of discussion, for those of you who are not familiar with who I am a writer, author, mindset management, and self-care health coach. If it is your first time here, welcome to my channel, and if you are returning, welcome back. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's topic of discussion, mastering mindset, 5 quick shifts for daily confidence and clarity. Before we dive into these shifts that you can use on a day-to-day basis, I'd first like to discuss with you why creating shifts within your mind is so important, why mindset management is essential to your personal growth. So we all know, or hopefully we do know, that if we can create it within our mind, we can see it within our reality. And so it is so essential, it is so important to be able to create circumstances or situations within our mind. It's so important to manage our mind properly so that we can get things done. So, if you have major projects or you have certain circumstances that you're looking to change and create throughout your life, you cannot create that. You cannot do so without properly managing your mindset. And this means managing the way you think about your life, your experiences, your narrative. And I also want to mention that creating small, consistent shifts can lead to bigger changes. For example, if you were someone that was looking to add more water, you're looking to stay more hydrated within your life, and you want to add more water, and has been such a difficult task. Well, just incorporating having a glass of water on the hour every day, just a small glass. These little small changes can lead to really big results and huge changes in the way we feel, the way we perceive ourselves. So that is the introduction on why mindset management is so important and critical to how we perceive ourselves and our own personal growth. So this first shift that I want to discuss with you is embracing positive self-talk. And embracing positive self-talk has such a huge impact on the way we see ourselves, our self-belief, as well as our behavior. So for example, if we are looking to create a new narrative for ourselves, we're looking to make some sort of transition or transformation in our lives, it's very much essential to look at the story that we tell ourselves behind that. What are you telling yourself on a day-to-day basis? How are you feeling about your circumstances? And this all stems from the self-talk that we have. And if we can begin to look at on a microscopic level and kind of understand what we're saying to ourselves on a day-to-day basis, this can inherently affect the way we feel about ourselves. It affects the way we show up in the world, and it affects the way that we act, the way we behave, because thoughts translates into words, which translates into our actions. So creating these, small shifts really do help, embracing positive self-talk. So something that I'd like to help you with or share with you to help reframe the negative thoughts into something that's a little bit more empowering, like empowering statements is, for example, let's say that you have a project that is due within your work, and you notice that you are super nervous about going into and having a presentation. You have to give a huge presentation, but you notice that every time you're getting ready to give a presentation the day before, you get super nervous. You start to feel that gut feeling, or you start to feel the butterflies within your gut. Well, and you also begin to tell yourself, I am nervous about this project. I'm nervous about getting ready to stand up in front of a lot of people. Even though I've done this 1,000 times, I'm still nervous. And if that is what you can do to create the shift, is to say, catch yourself first and foremost when you are having these types of talks and conversations with yourself. And then you can begin to shift the conversation into, even though I am nervous about this, I know inherently at the end of the day, everything is going to be okay. Or even though I am nervous about this, I can find a way to inhale and exhale, and I can bring into my awareness when I am conscious of my nervousness. Even though I am nervous about this presentation, I can allow myself a moment to breathe, to just breathe. So that is just a quick statement or that a quick shift that you can use, and you can apply this to any area of your life or anywhere you feel like you are needing to create a great shift for more positive self-talk. So our second shift that I would like to discuss is set small achievable goals. And what you can begin to do with setting small achievable goal is to look at the overall goal. To say you have, again, a project and you have this huge goal, and what you can do is begin to break that huge goal down into mini goals, miniature goals, in order for you to be able to let go of some of the overwhelm and also let go of some of the stress and the tension around it. And this will also help you to create more momentum, to build up more momentum. So again, if you have a big project and if you can begin to break this down into smaller pieces on a day-to-day and say, okay, well, on Monday, I'm going to get this done. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll get these things done until, you've come to the conclusion of the presentation. And by doing these miniature goals, they will help you, again, to build momentum and to let go of some of the overwhelm. Whereas if you were focusing on trying to create something within one day, you'd be so overwhelmed by that. Well, just breaking things down in small increments will help you hugely to create a great shift and also help you to feel like you're able to achieve a bit more. So what I also encourage is setting daily wins for yourself. So for example, if you have noticed that you've been able to complete your goal on Monday, then taking a moment and opportunity to say, okay, check that off on the list and go and celebrate. Maybe you want to have a little bit of a celebration, maybe, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something huge or expansive or big. Just could be something to celebrate the fact that you've completed a goal. And these little small wins will help you to feel so much more confident, so much more relaxed, and again, release some of the overwhelm and stress that you may have created around this, around your goal or around achieving whatever successes that it is that you are looking to achieve. And so now our third shift is to cultivate gratitude. And this is one of my most favored shifts to create in my life when it comes to mastering mindset. So gratitude greatly helps us to create shifts in our lives. So for example, we may be more focused on what we're lacking rather than the present moment. And a way that we can begin to create these little shifts from going from feeling as if, we don't have something to right here, right now in the present moment is to just appreciate. And you can do this by focusing on a little exercise that I love to do on a day-to-day is to focus on 3 things that I have control over that are in my reality right now or within my mind that I can focus on and feel a sense of appreciation for. So bringing up 3 things on the hour of every hour will greatly help you to create a powerful gratitude shift and help you to bring more of your presence into the now, help you to be more present and in the moment. So doing this little exercise of focusing on what is here, what is now, taking your attention away from I don't have this or this isn't showing up for me to what is it that I have in my circumstances right now that I can create a sense of appreciation. And when you begin to think about these things and really dive into why you feel a sense of appreciation, you will feel within your own energy a shift happening. So this is a powerful exercise that you can use on a day-to-day. The fourth shift that I'd like to bring to your attention is to reframe your failures as learning. And this is about creating failures into learning experiences. So this could be taking setbacks and using your setbacks to view them as growth opportunities. So for example, let's say that you had an interview that you wanted to show up for, a job that you're very excited about, performing and being a part of, a new position that you feel that you want, or maybe you had a project again or a presentation that you wanted to give that you felt very excited for. However, circumstances didn't work out. The interview had to be rescheduled and such. So when things like this happen, it can greatly feel like a real setback. But what we can do is use that time, use that opportune time to look at it as if it's not a setback, but more of it as, oh, well, you know what? This is giving me way more time to brush up on my interview skills. This has helped me, giving me so much more time to really focus on what it is that I want to say within this meeting or within my presentation. So just reframing the way that we see this, and instead of seeing it again as a setback, but more so of an opportunity, and taking that opportunity to expand, build, and improve. The next shift that I would like to discuss with you is to surround yourself with positivity. And this is also one of my most favorite ways to create positive circumstances for myself. So, what I like to do in a situation like this is I love to, again, create a gratitude practice. And I enjoy doing things such as having the right people, situations, and circumstances around me, even reading materials. I love to read. So if you have something that you love to do or people that you love to hang around that will help you create greater shifts or help you to stay in a more positive state of mind, this is going to be so essential. Again, surrounding yourself with positivity. And this could look like being influenced by the right people, the right amount of content, and also, again, environments. So let's say that you want to learn how to bake and you're really looking to up level your baking skills. Well, hanging out with people that are also interested in baking and love to do so, that will help you. That will shift you into a more positive frame of mind. And it will help you to be more positive about your experience with baking. Another one, or another essential that you could look at, is again surrounding yourself with the right information and content. So if you are someone who loves to be on social media, well, following people that are going to be essential to your growth process or whatever it is, whatever project or whatever subject that it is that you are looking to improve and expand upon, surrounding yourself with content that is going to be more positive. If you're scrolling through Facebook, if you're scrolling through Instagram, who are the people whose content are you viewing the most? And what does that content have to say? Does it feed you, or does it make you feel lesser than or inadequate? And it's just about checking in with yourself to see your feeling state and how you feel about the content, and making sure that you have the proper content that helps you to feel a little bit more positive. And this is, again, all about surrounding yourself with positivity. So, what I'd like to do now is to just recap these 5 ways that you can create more mindset mastery, create more shifts in your life. And let's start with our first shift. The first shift is to embrace positive self-talk. The second shift that we discussed is set small, achievable goals. The third is to cultivate gratitude. The fourth shift that we discussed is to reframe failures as learning. And the final shift was to surround yourself with positivity. Now, I hope that one, if not all of these shifts, have brought some sort of clarity and gave you an opportunity to really think about creating a masterful mindset. I hope that you're able to incorporate not one, if not all of the shifts into your life, again, to create a masterful mindset. And if you have not already, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this video. And also leave a comment down below so that others may also find, and maybe you're able to find others who are able to relate to your story, be able to share your own personal stories that might be able to help someone else. Again, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, I wish you lots of peace, light, and much love.